Star Wars, the prequels are 5-star masterpiece movies, and in this short review, I'm going to tell you why by going over the setting, characters, power system, plot, production, theme, and final thoughts. Setting takes place in a fictional galaxy far, far away during a time long ago that doesn't correspond to our timeline. There are spaceships, aliens, droids, habitable planets, advanced technology, politicians, bounty hunters, alien monsters, clones, laser swords, the Jedi, and the Sith, which are opposing warrior factions of the light side and dark side. Cool places are the Jedi Temple, Galactic Senate Chamber, Naboo, Geonosis, and Mustafar. Overall, Star Wars has an impressive world building with architecture unique in every planet. Truly amazed with the amount of creativity shown in this series. Characters. Starting with the protagonist, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, who is modest, compliant, and strategic. Anakin Skywalker is gifted, rebellious, and a megalomaniac. Padme is hopeful, democratic, and persuasive. Yoda is wise, respected, and courageous. Qui-Gon Jinn is empathetic, unconventional, and clever. As for the antagonists, we have Darth Maul, who is tasked to kill Queen Amidala and take revenge on the Jedi. Count Dooku, who wants to help Darth Sidious take over the galaxy and bring the Sith to power. Darth Sidious, who wants to rule the galaxy and bring the Sith to its glory. Power system is the Force, a mysterious energy field created by all living things that surrounds and penetrates everything, essentially acting as a unifying power that binds the galaxy together. It allows Force-sensitive individuals like Jedi and Sith to perform extraordinary abilities like mind control, telekinesis, precognition, lightning, and so much other cool things they can do with the Force. Plot primarily focuses on the story of Anakin Skywalker, a young Jedi who eventually becomes Darth Vader, detailing his fall to the dark side of the Force and the rise of the Galactic Empire. There are 3 arcs. Phantom Menace arc is a great prologue, setting up everything that involves a lot of politics and exposition, which for some could drag on a bit. Attack of the Clones arc is exciting with tensions growing for an upcoming war. Revenge of the Sith arc is peak fiction. It's every Star Wars fan's favorite film by being one of the best well-written stories of cinema and coming full circle from the originals. Production. There are 3 movies, which makes the prequel trilogy. In addition, there's also the original trilogy, sequel trilogy, and other source materials that expand the Star Wars universe for more context. Getting into Star Wars, I preferably say you start with the prequels, but if you do start with the originals, it's not a big deal. Story planning is a tragic rebirth type story with incredible foreshadowing and build-up. Visuals, live action, and no doubt being ahead of its time with phenomenal visuals with the lightsabers, the space, the planets, the aliens, just the fight scenes was just great. Voice actors did amazing. I see the expressions well executed in pivotal moments. Love the variety of accents. Character designs definitely iconic, especially the Jedi and the Sith attire, the clones, the droids, and the distinctive aliens with extraordinary designs I fuck with. Music, John Williams, the composer for these films, was definitely cooking in the studio by giving us one of the best remarkable soundtracks of all time by using trumpets and vocals. Whatever else he was using, shit was hidden. Pacing, engaging, theme, fall of a hero. Final thoughts. Strangely enough, I think I was introduced to the Star Wars franchise when the first Lego Star Wars video game came out, which adapted the prequels. For Lego, Star Wars was their first huge collab in the video game space, and it was successful. Since I was already a big fan of Lego at the time, I was definitely playing this game and having fun. Although earlier Lego games didn't put any effort in putting dialogue, I fell in love with Star Wars instantly because I was introduced to the idea of space, and now I fuck with anything to do with space. Anyway, sidetracking here. One day, Star Wars showed on cable TV, and that blew my mind because I am now watching the real deal of storytelling instead of the fucking video game. I gotta give George Lucas, the author, credit where it's due because he put in so much creativity that it revolutionized cinema. For instance, he made Star Wars move different than other stories by creating a whole new setting in space with several worlds involving so many species that have unique cultures. He made up words, names, and languages too. He designed iconic weapons, attire, spaceships, buildings, and other gadgets. He made a fucking complex political system, 2 religious orders, and of course the power system. Literally everything shown in Star Wars is unheard of, and that's what makes Star Wars stand out. I can't name someone who has a better character development going from good to evil than Anakin Skywalker. Anakin defines the word betrayal, but he is not the only person who fucked over the Jedi. That would be those who partook in the execution of Order 66, which is a memorable fucked up event in Star Wars. Nah, for real, Star Wars makes you question what's good and what's evil. It's all really about perspective. So So yeah, the prequels, they're awesome. You know, the lightsaber duels go hard. The dialogue interactions are spitting. The fucking characters are dope. I can keep on rambling on its fucking greatness. Y'all should definitely watch Star Wars. If you haven't, I don't know what the fuck you been doing. All right, stay tuned for the reviews for the original trilogy and sequel trilogy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Save the children. Yeah.